My name's Chuck Curmi. I'm glad you all came out today. In fact, this room brings back memories as a kid coming and seeing plays here. But my father, who immigrated to Plymouth before World War II, always had a saying about Plymouth. He said, Plymouth is a heaven. And he came from a Mediterranean climate on an island called Malta, so when he came in the wintertime. So Plymouth is a great place. We never thought of ourselves as township city. We went uptown, no more downtown. It wasn't downtown, it was uptown. Mom, we're going uptown. I graduated from Plymouth-Salem High School. I went on to Michigan Tech University, earned a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, went to work at Ford Motor Company as an engineer, and then was promoted to product planning. And I left Ford and have spent most of my career working for Tier 1 automotive suppliers. I earned an MBA from University of Detroit, Mercy now, in 1979. I've been in Plymouth 61 years, so I came here a couple of days after I was born. And I'm a little boring. I've lived within 100 to 200 yards of Ann Arbor Trail at 4 addresses for all of those 61 years. So I'm not very adventuresome. 3 generations of us have been married at Our Lady of Good Counsel Catholic Church in Plymouth, and we have a lot of roots here. I've been on the board for 5 terms, 20 years. I know that, don't get rid of the guy that's been there a long time. I had a brief hiatus between 2008 and 12. So I'm running again because my leadership on the board is needed. If you've come to meetings over the years, I am seeking the opinion of our staff who are under grave pressure many times to have the preferred answer, and also hearing from the citizens. So that leadership, integrity, and knowledge is something that I want to continue to do. And as an engineer and a problem solver, I understand systems and know how to get things done as a citizen servant. Just briefly, let's touch on some issues. And police and fire funding and long-term staffing are major issues. Plymouth Township has enough money to do it. I can think of funding 2 policemen or firemen right now with newsletter and subsidy to the golf course. That's easily $150,000, maybe more. So that problem, we have the tax base, we can solve. Cost-saving relationships with other communities, I'm an expert at that. Jerry, I heard you. When I first joined the board, we went and developed a combined fire department with the city of Plymouth. And it worked well until the personalities got involved and it declined. We didn't treat them like a customer or a partner. Ypsilanti Community Utilities Association was another cooperative relationship with sewer treatment. We had a moratorium for a while on expansion in Plymouth Township in the 80s. It provided a good alternative, and now it is a lower cost alternative than the city of Detroit. And I already see that we're beginning to shift more of our treatment to YCUA. So I know how to work and negotiate. In fact, YCUA, I personally negotiated the log jam for Canton, Plymouth Township, and Northfield Township. The amphitheater is still in the wings, so it won't go away unless we make some changes. Water and sewer to Salem Township is another major issue. I think that's one reason why we're getting so much attention from people who aren't normally interested in Plymouth. So we need to watch that. Employee relations and public trust, extremely important. When I came to the board in 1992, we had a similar situation, not as bad. The way we solved it was allowing citizens to speak for 3 minutes before the meeting, on the agenda item, and at the end of the meeting. Plus they could ask questions and we answered them. So my judgment is that these kind of leadership skills and historical knowledge of Plymouth Township and the Plymouth community will be very valuable. When you come to meetings, you can see that I can add that value by recalling why we did something or the historical value of having the financial and the organizational skills to understand why everything comes together as a community. Plymouth has a long history of private citizens doing the right thing, stepping up. In fact, I see some people in this room who either themselves or their parents did an awful lot for Plymouth without ever being asked. They just came forward. So that character has been ingrained in me over the years of being here 61 years and trying to understand what the leadership, the people who came before us made Plymouth what it is. It's not necessarily the people there today, and the low tax rate is not the only reason that we're great. We're in a great location, but mainly because we have great people who are very motivated for generations to do the right thing. I urge you to vote on August 2nd. Please consider me, send me back again. I've demonstrated that I'm thinking of the right thing to do. Doing the right thing on the township board is relatively easy, especially if you find the right data. We're not sending anybody to the moon. So, thank you for having me here tonight. My wife and daughter are here, and they're glad, Patty and Alicia, who's only going to be with us in Plymouth for a while, but we'll miss you. And again, thanks everybody for being here tonight.